Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm going to be getting into a few sneakers I would buy right now, some I would sell right now. I'm not going to be getting into, the ones I discussed in my last video, because there were some holds that I kind of briefly discussed there, and some I may go back over, but I'm not really going to try and dive into stuff I've already talked about. There's obviously some stuff right now out that are great things to buy, Powerpuff SBs, but that's an example of something I won't be talking about in this video that is a good buy right now, definitely to hold, but again, I've been discussing those, so I'm not gonna do it again. But if you guys want more content like this, feel free to check out my Instagrams, any of that down below is where I buy, sell, trade kicks. I know a lot of you guys have been hitting me up about the military blues since I just did my review for that yesterday. So if you want to go check that out, kind of the on feet review as well, because I'd already done an in hand, kind of pair and reviewed there, but I hadn't actually shown y'all what they look like on feet, so that's kind of what I dive into in my video yesterday. But that's really all I need to discuss. Y'all can check me out here. Again, I'm buying, selling, trading here, and if you are interested in the military, just hit me up. I'll have some bigger sizes soon. So that's it, and let's just kind of dive into it. And I've already said everything else I need to say, so I don't think I need to repeat myself. But first one, we could just kind of get out the way really quick before we kind of dive into everything else. This is probably one of the better pairs to buy right now, would be the Bread Reimagined. You guys can see the amount of demand for these. This is not no ordinary Jordan 4. I know the stock that we had on these was that of a regular Jordan 4, but the backdoor for this sneaker was larger. The demand for this pair early was much bigger. I mean, the prices that some people were paying for these a couple weeks before the release, it was like $700 on Alias. It was crazy. Like, some people are really paying up for these because they just needed their pairs, because it's one of the nicer releases we've seen recently, like an all leather Jordan 4. I actually have a pair up there I could grab, but it's just a good one to have. I have tons of men's and grade school ones of these that I'm holding, and I'm just going to be looking to hold on to them for 12 months. That's probably my goal. About a year, maybe 8 months, we'll see. It just depends on how quickly they rise. I do think the men's sizes will make more progress in the grade school ones a little bit quicker. As you guys can see, they're already up from last week. Main reason being is that a ton of people took L's in sneakers, and then yeah, there you go. I mean, the prices went up. That happens. I mean, this is not a out of the ordinary thing. This has happened time and time again, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens with these right here. People take their L's in the militaries, prices go up, so I'm sure that'll happen. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can mention about the Breads. I think it's a great bet, especially in sizes 10 plus. Just, I think it's a smart bet because people are always going to want a pair of these, and overall it'll be one that ages well, just because with it being all leather, it's a great day-to-day kind of everyday shoe, because it's not like it's going to get dirty super easily. It's very easy to clean them. So just a couple things I can kind of mention about them. I think it's a really good pair, and I think people are starting to notice that. I mean, I remember when size 7 was like 230, 240. Now look. So yeah, already making progress, and not really too surprised by it. Great shoe. Some people are already calling it sneaker of the year. I mean, I'm already calling military shoe of the year, but again, I think probably should wait till we get to later in the year. We're only like 25% through the year. I don't think it's a little early to say what the shoe of the year is, right? But we have had some great pairs so far. So aside from that, another one that I want to discuss, this is one I would personally sell right now if you have a pair, unless it's at a bigger size, would be the Futura Croc collaboration. Now, the main reason I think I would just personally sell these right now is because I think they will drop these again. But also, if they do not restock these, because this is another thing I've heard online, and I'm not sure if this is true or haven't. I've looked it up, but I haven't found anything to validate it online. There might only be 1,000 pairs of these. Now, I do know someone that sold a pair of these in size 5 for $500. So, is the market up there right now? Yes. Is there some pairs on the way? That's also something that's true. But if there is truly only 1,000 pairs that were made, and they're never going to drop these again, that's it. We just kind of forget about it. Keep them. I mean, if there's truly only 1,000 of them, just keep them. I mean, they're only going to become more valuable, especially with something that limited. And these actually look pretty nice. Kind of a more funky pair of Crocs. I love it. I'm a size 9, so I can definitely go out there and grab these. But yeah, $258 for these. No. I don't think I'll be doing that. But yeah, you can see just based off. Look, only 14 left. Then you go to 11. Only 11 left. Then you go to size 7. Only 5 left. I mean, look, 15. 1 left. There's 1 listed. And look what the last one sold for. Jesus. Do you like Crocs, bro? I mean, like, 5 left. You see what I'm saying? Like, the market for this sneaker is just, there's people that want it, but it's priced very high, and there's also none of them. So, if they never drop these again, this is a good bet. But if you hit a pair for retail and you want to sell it right now, I think that's also very smart. But maybe wait a week or two until there's literally none, and then you'll be the only person with it. Then you can price the market. So, there you go. I've done that with some shoes before, where I've been the only person with it, currently listed, and yeah, you can kind of set the price when that's the case. So yeah, just want to get those out the way really quick. But another one is the City of Love SB Dunk Low in the light bone colorway. Now, main reason I want to discuss this one, I just kind of want to go back over it really quick. I think size is 5, so right here 5 through 7. As you guys can see, those are kind of the smaller sizes, and this is, City of Love. It's kind of a ladies themed SB Dunk Low, but I mean, anybody can rock it. It's men's sizing, right? That's why it goes all the way up to, I think 16, if I'm right, or 15, excuse me. But yeah, you guys can see the big sizes are pretty tanked on these at the moment. I do think that 11 plus is a good bet, because you can already see 11 and a half and 12 are getting back up there, kind of like the small sizes in these are, because there isn't as many of those sizes. That's just one of the main things. They're for these. The most pairs that were produced for these were probably in sizes 8 through 10, 10 and a half. That's where most of the stock for these are. But once you start getting to 11 plus, or you start getting to 5 through 7, there's not as many pairs. So that's just kind of something else I want to mention. Hence why you can see them going for more right here, just kind of showing y'all that. So I do think these, just because in hand, this is actually a nice pair. There was a lot that dropped. So this is kind of one of those ones that if you were to hold it, I would honestly wait, but there's no reason. If you see where some of these are priced at right now, maybe you have a size 9. I got a size 9 in this pair actually right here. So, I mean, I'm not going to go to StockX and sell it for a complete loss right now, you know what I mean? Like, I know how SBs age. Like, go look at the Grey Gums. Grey Gums used to be 140, 150, complete brick. Now some sizes are worth 220, 230. I know that's got to be shocking to some of y'all. Fog SBs, some sizes are crossing $200. We've been here before. Just wait. That's all I gotta say. Be patient with these in the sizes I mentioned, 5 through 7 or 11 plus. But yeah, we've been here before. Y'all should know how this works. So aside from that, and I think there's more pairs of fogs than these. Yeah, pretty crazy. So aside from that, KD Galaxy 4. This is another one that is just an easy bet. Now, I will say this. There's pairs starting to land from sneakers. So as you guys can see, some of the sizes are starting to correct. Mainly the smaller sizes, but in big sizes, 11 plus. I mean, these are just running up because they only dropped, I think it was 12,000. It was either 10,000 or 12,000 pairs of these. There was not a lot of them. So as you guys can see, $130 retail price. And boom. I mean, off to the races. From 230, people took their L's, and yeah, y'all can see it's just people are paying more and more for them. Main reason being is, again, there's not really many of these out there, and also you can see, boom, some people already pay them 330, so that's where these can definitely go. I think realistically, these could probably go to 330, 350, if not higher. It's a basketball sneaker, and people pay up for basketball shoes, no lie. And the last time these dropped is a pretty long time ago, and if we go look at the OG version, right, the 2012s, I mean, look what these go for. So realistically, I could see, the new ones. Oh my God, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the new ones have a lot of potential to rise, especially since they didn't drop any of them. So if you want to go out there, get some 9s, get some 10s, maybe go get an 11 or 12, but you can find it and just put it away for a year or two, I think that's a great idea, because there's definitely going to be someone that still wants the 2024 pair in a year or two, because, again, great hoop shoe, and last time they did was 12 years ago. I mean, look at the price on these. This is crazy. And y'all, this is kind of one of the things I want to mention about the military blues. You notice how last time they did this sneaker, 12 years ago. Ready? And this year, not this year, but this shoe right here, right? 12 years later, they did this pair. Look at how much this sneaker rose, right? The militaries, right? I mean, look at that. That's like a quick $30, $40 rise, just right on drop day. I mean, that's kind of what happened with the breads. I think the exact same thing's going to happen with the military blues. Last time those dropped was 12 years ago. There's a lot of hype for them. I don't think they're going to produce enough pairs. There's already early ones that, are leaking out. I mean, I got one right here, got some on the way. So, yeah, I just think there's, we got some really good stuff on the way that we should definitely be focused on. But in terms of the KD Galaxies, if you haven't gotten your pair and you really want a pair, I would look into it sooner rather than later. That's just what I personally think, because there's just none of them, and that's why the prices have been rising so much in big sizes, is because there's not really many people even listing them. I mean, here, look, let's go to an 11. I'll show you all this right now just so I can kind of show you I'm not like, just talking, but here we go. View asks. Ready? Look, like nobody has these listed. Look at the amount of listings between $200 to $400. I mean, look. There's let me do the math. There's like 15 pairs in size 11 before we get to $400. Yeah, and that's on StockX. How long will that take? I mean, yeah, these are gonna be at 300 in no time. That's all I gotta say. So, main thing I'll mention about the KD Galaxies, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to go through some of the trending page, hold, sell, because I think they're going to be restocking the slate grays, because we got some easy drops on the way in March. I think slate grays is yours, unless it's big size like 11 plus. I probably would just look to get rid of it at the moment. But some small size slides are pretty good to keep. But yeah, obviously this will hold the D books just because they again did none of them. Galaxies they did none of them. Breads they didn't do enough of. Grade school. I mean, grade school fours are a great bet over time. I know these are pretty tanked right now. I'll double check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure these are in the gutter right now. Oh wow, look at that. These two sizes are up from a day ago. They were at 170. Now look at that, quickly back up to 180. Just shows you the demand. I mean, the amount of sales is also up in the last 3 days. This was at like 340 or something a couple days ago. Now it's at 540. So I mean, it just shows you, man. There's a lot of potential in some of these sneakers that just released. Obviously, these are going to take a lot longer than the men's sizes. I feel like most of y'all understand that. But yeah, that's really just what I wanted to explain about some of these recent drops. Hopefully, it helped you guys out. And if you have any questions about a release that maybe recently happened, just leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you guys. Kind of give you all some help there on if you should sell or hold. Just let me know and I will be there. So that's pretty much everything I need to say. Check me out on my Instagram if y'all need any pairs. I'm selling some military blues early, so feel free to hit me up there if you're interested. And of course, you can check my story because that also is where I've posted proof of authentication for the fours, so I can prove to y'all I'm only selling legit stuff. I always try and spread that message, but I have plenty of people I can link y'all with that have bought off me and will tell you it's only good business. People new and old. So that's something that I can present to you guys for anybody that may be skeptical, because I'm always trying to show my references. I also have an old resale page that I can link, things like that. I'm mainly here now, but I'm always buying too. So if you got stuff you're selling, it's not just I'm trying to sell it to you. If you got something for sale, let me know because I'm interested. So that's really all I got to say. And if I haven't gotten back to you, please DM me again. Some of you will understand it takes a bit sometimes for me to see your message, but I will see it eventually. Just shoot me another one, and that's really it. So I'm seeing and that screen recording. Subscribe, like if y'all want more. I don't know how or why I said subscribe like that, but yeah, we'll get over that. And we got some other early pair reviews on the way this week. Stay tuned. I think I'll have another one on maybe tomorrow, either Saturday or Sunday. Just stay tuned for that. And that'll really be everything I need to mention here. So I'm T. Thank you guys. Limited to you all are thinking about some of these recent releases and what's your favorite drop on the way. So that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Sticks made a fucking hit.